Illinois will be our site for today's matchup between Buffalo and Chicago. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. And this kick will get the game started. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
Benson lines up as the lone back. 4 receivers split wide. They'll throw on first down. Throws a bullet. And he made a great open field tackle. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Buffalo brings in the nickel here. Fakes to the back. And he caught it. They complete the play-action pass for a gain of 3. The Bears line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. On the ground with a tailback. Brought down around the 44-yard line. Benson found a hole and was able to pick up just around 7 yards, good enough for the first down. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44. The Bears come out with the offset eye. Benson, the ball carrier. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Looks to pass. He's under a heavy rush. Knocks it away. Hester was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Grossman back in the shotgun for this one. Chicago sends a man in motion to the left. Looking to throw. Looks down the field. Gets the throw off. And it's completed. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Punts it. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Edwards comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. He fakes it. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 26-yard line. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Tosses it out. He's dropped at the 25. Gets back to the line of scrimmage on the halfback toss. They line up at the 25. The Bears line up with an offset eye backfield. Man in motion. Looking to throw. Defense closing in. Pass completed. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. Out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
End zone. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Hester wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play fake. Passes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
And they line up for the extra point. Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Parrish fields it at the 3. At the 30. Brought down at the 34. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 42. Lynch gains 8 yards on that play. Edwards comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. On the ground with the tailback. He lost yardage on the play. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
They go with the fullback. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. That series has to be disappointing for the coaching staff.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 36. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. Man in motion. They'll throw on first down. And that's his receiver who's wide open. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Benson takes the give. The defender gets him to the ground. He picks up 7. That will be enough for the first.
Oh, yeah, he put his dancing shoes on there. One little juke, fake him out, get your head down, pick up the first down. Nice play.
Right 20, kick 300, kick 300. Left 21.
He looks to throw on first down. Passes. There for the reception. Tackled at the 35. And that was a dangerous pass.
Dangerous for most, but not so dangerous for this guy. When you have a strong arm like this quarterback, you can take a few extra chances.
Pitch out. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. A nice 7-yard toss play to the halfback. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Kick 300. Kick 300.
Drops back to pass. Gets the pass away. It's intercepted. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
They line up at the 32. Buffalo lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. He fakes it. Throws off his back foot. Hillenmeyer gets the pick. And they get him at the 31. And that one will now make 2 interceptions he's thrown in this first half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
Benson gets the ball. He doesn't get back to the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Chicago lines up in the offset eye this time. Chicago motions right. On the ground with a tailback. He's tackled around the 26-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. From the 26-yard line. Grossman lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Grossman hands off. He's brought down at about the 19-yard line. The defense couldn't figure out a way to come up with a stop on that 3rd down attempt.
And let's give that big offensive line a little credit there. They knew they were going to have to drive this defense off the ball, and that's exactly what they did on that one.
Play fake. With the hard throw out to his left. He was hurried on that last play.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
The Bears line up with an offset eye backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped around the 13-yard line. Benson gains 7 yards on that play. Goal line only a dozen yards away now. Offset I formation in the backfield. Play fake. Throws it short. It's completed. And they get him at the 8. It looked short to me, but they get the first.
Yeah, and you can tell which receiver this quarterback likes in those tough 3rd down situations. He dropped back and got him the ball immediately.
Short throw to the left. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
They'll go from the I formation. Another run. Cuts back and he's dropped. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2.
They'll work from the shotgun.
Here we go. Play 20. Play 20. Over top, 2 straight. Stay on side.
They'll go with the run once again. Brought down behind the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
And right down the middle. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Great kick here. He'll return it from the 1. Brought down at the 30. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. They line up in a one-back set. Buffalo sends a man in motion. Nice play fake. Brings it in. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 32-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play action that time. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Edwards drops back to pass. And he should have had that one. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. He took a shot at the 25. It looked like the offense had a really tough time picking up the blitz on that play.
You're exactly right. Those guys had no clue he was coming until it's too late. The key to any corner blitz is disguising it. You can't tip it with the coverage before he comes.
Mormon kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Hestert fields it at the 30. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
On the ground with a tailback. What a shot! The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
Yeah, and defensive linemen aren't the big fat guys that they used to be. These guys are athletes. They can move, and if you don't fool them on the delay, they're going to be standing right there in the face of the running back.
He'll get the call again. He's tackled at about the 35-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw. No connection this time. The wide receiver tried to catch up to it, but couldn't quite get there.
That wide receiver's fast, but he's not that fast. My goodness, get him the football.
Maynard to punt. He gets it away. It's on the ground. Well, I'm sure the next time he gets a chance, he'll try to make up for that one. They'll go to work at the 20, 1st and 10. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Lynch gets the carry. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. They got little there.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Edwards set to go to the air. Scans the field. And he makes the diving catch. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Setting up play action. Is there for the catch. What a brutal hit. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
And they'll run him again. It appears to be short, and they get no push from the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 30. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The Bears set up in the gun. Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 31. And he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From their own 31-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Clark is the man in motion. Looks to pass. Surveys the field. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay in bounds.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
He drops back. Defense is getting pressure. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. On 3rd and long, they get the first down, but it was close.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a first down, I don't care how close it is still 1st and 10.
Gives to the back. Hit and drop behind the line. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Booker was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. Chicago goes with the ace set here. Clark goes in motion. Back to throw. Rifles it right. Comes down with it. Tackled at the 39-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Drops back on 1st down. Gets rid of the ball. This one might be coming back. Let's check out the penalty.
Personal foul, clipping, offense.
He needs to have a little better decision-making out there.
And that's a good call. That is such a dangerous play. When you're hitting a guy in the back, that's when some major injuries can occur. Good call by the officials.
Looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Chicago uses motion. He drops back. Defense closing in. Batted away. Booker was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Facing another 3rd down situation, they've converted 2 so far on this drive. Clark in motion. Drops back. On the run, he throws it. He's brought down at the 40. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. It's 4th down. Looks like they'll kick it away here. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Down in the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. He fakes it, dumps it out right. He's pushed out at the 27-yard line. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
And they get him at the 31. 4-yard gain on the play. One-man backfield. Fakes to the back. Passes it. Makes the grab. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. And a great pass play that time.
Oops. That was just superior play calling that time on the offense. They sucked the defense in with the play action and got it in behind.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Edwards steps to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers wide this time. Play action. Completed. Tackled at the 21. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Little handoff. He's dropped around the 16-yard line. He gets 4, maybe 5 yards on the counter. 2nd down and 5 to go. Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. He'll get it again. Brought down at the 10. The back got some open field and was able to get a nice run.
You could just tell he was not going to the ground until he got past that 1st down marker. I really like the determination in this guy in picking up 1st downs.
Counter right. And he will lose yardage on the play. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Edwards has completed every pass on this drive. Brown gets the interception. I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
No, it's so easy to be really critical of a quarterback in this situation, but sometimes defensive players just make remarkable plays, and that was just a great defensive play.
Grossman gives it up the middle. Pickup of less than a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 21. They line up in the I formation.
Here we go, baby. Right 20. Right 20. Queen.
He fakes it. Throws while on the run. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down. 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 21. The Bears line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Right 20. Right 20. Roger.
He drops back. Looks for a man open. Can't complete it. Not the best pass, Chris. The throw went right into coverage. What was he thinking?
I don't think that he was, Tom. It was one of those where the brain cells went off, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. First down, looking to throw. He throws right, makes the catch. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Royal gains about 4 yards there. That'll bring up second down. Single back formation. Toss. They tackle him for a loss. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
He drops back to pass. Scans the field. Tipped away. And they can't convert on 3rd and long, so we'll likely see the punting unit here. It's 4th down. The Bills are lining up to punt it away. Mormon kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Hester takes it at the 21. And they get him right around the 34-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. The Bears come out with the offset eye. Nice play fake. Makes the reception. Inside the 30. And he scores. What a play! They hooked up for a long touchdown.
I don't care what you say. Anytime you see a big pass play like that, I think it's as pretty as anything that happens in sports anywhere.
This should add the extra point. Up and good. Not a bad kick. Gathered at the 6. Hit and dropped at the 35. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll start at the 35. The Bills come out in a shotgun set.
Friday. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Tackled at the 35. Maybe a yard, and that will bring up second down. One-man backfield. Edwards drops to throw. Here's the pass. This one won't find a target. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 35. Chicago lines up in a dime defense here. He drops back. He throws it. It's picked. Brought down at the 38. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Wait 20. Come on, D.
On play action, he throws left, and the fullback is wide open out there. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Looks down the field, and he catches it. He's dropped about the 25-yard line. He found his tight end for a first down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big-bodied guy like that can catch the football. Nice play.
Grossman drops back on first down. Short throw to the right, and it's caught. And they get him at the 23-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
Benson gets the carry. Brought down at the 23. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. The defense is in the dime. There are 3 down linemen.
Play 20. Play 20. 3-7 fullback gap. Ask. You got close left. Go.
Up the middle. He's dropped at the 12. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Sets up the play action. And the receiver is open. Goes out of bounds at the 1. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
And they get him at the 1. No yards gained. That brings up second down. Offense facing second and goal now. And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
Yeah, we see that screen. Play 20. Play 20. Keep coming.
Fakes to the back. He brings it in. Touchdown. Not much doubt about that one, Chris. A very pretty touchdown pass.
And I can tell you one thing about this offense. If you can't stop that play, you're in big trouble because they like that play.
Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Parrish takes it at the 4. Drilled at the 32-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. From the gun. Drops back to pass. Short throw. He's brought down about the 43-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
First down, looking to throw. With the catch. Knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass that goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
He fakes it. Guns it out. Pass is complete. Tackled right around the 40-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
Lynch gets the ball. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
He drops back, looking for an open man. It's tipped away, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Looking to throw. Throws out to the right. And they get him about the 27-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. Throws on the run. Brought down at the 15. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Nice play fake. And the defense has a heavy rush. Goes out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
He's dropped at the 8. They get 2 yards.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Edwards lines up under center. He has 2 tight ends. They hand it off. He's brought down at the 5. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
He's got it. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Kicks it off. Hester from the 3. Drilled at the 24-yard line. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives, ending with a touchdown. The Bears go with the I formation. Gives to the back. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That's what you call a great individual effort.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from. But the danger in that is you run away from him, and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Grossman sends a guy in motion to the right. They can't bring him down. Throws it out. Catch is made. He's tackled at the 38. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Benson on the run. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 41. The Bears come out with the offset eye.
Roger. Right 20. Close, open right.
Tackled around the 47-yard line. That play goes for about 6. That'll bring up third down. Chicago goes with the ace set here. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. Again with the carry. And they get him at the 49-yard line. They needed the first on that play, and he delivered.
Nice run on third down that time. Boy, you can tell the confidence they have in this running back. They're going to feed him the ball in difficult situations, and he came through there.
Hey, let's go, baby. Right 20. Right 20. Hey, let's make some plays. Kick 300. Kick 300. Yeah. Freeze it. Come on, D. Crow. You go, no, stay there. Let's roll. Get off, baby, get off. Roll, rim. What we got? Lurk draw. Hey.
Benson gets the call. Brought down at the 45, and he picks up about 4. That'll bring up second down. Chicago sets up in the I.
Wait 20. Wait 20. Stay inside right here. Watch the square on the front. Left 21. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. Hey, watch the stretch. Watch the stretch. Watch the run. Hey, move that. Tiger. Left. No. Stay low. Get it back. Come on. In the ball. I near. Here we go.
Benson on the run. Dropped behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
The Bills bring in their quarter defensive package.
Wait 20. Hey. Don't let your man make the play. Let's go.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 24-3. He kicks it. Parrish from the 7. Brought down at the 33. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They line up in an I.
Hey, don't lose your bite.
Play fake. Makes the throw over the middle. It's intercepted. He's tackled around the 44-yard line. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
From the 44-yard line.
Just hit him in the mouth.
Benson is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation.
Wait 20. Wait 20. No. Let's go. Hey, man. Let's go.
Benson left side. Tackled at the 38. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. They line up in the I formation.
Here we go. Kick 300. Wait 20. Kick 300. Down. Play 3, man.
With the throw. Brings this one in. And it looked like the offense was able to draw them offside.
Offside defense. The penalty is declined.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. 1-man backfield. He drops back. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. That touchdown pass will be his 4th of the game.
And he's going to remember that one. That was tremendous execution right there. They saw an opportunity, saw the hole, brilliant throw, terrific catch, and a good score.
Set down. The kick is up. Chicago is winning big. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it off. McGee from the 4. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive.
Empty.
They'll work from the shotgun.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball. Touch. 0-0. Blue 45. Reload.
He's looking to throw. Surveys the field. He's there for the catch. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback. to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Drops back to pass. He throws on the run. He's dropped at about the 49-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Lynch takes it up the middle. And they didn't get it. They just couldn't get the first on the ground.
Yeah, the defense really sold out on the run that time. I was hoping I would see a quarterback audible there because the defense was showing they were going to play the run. They did play the run, and obviously the quarterback didn't make the right call.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. This defense has been getting steamrolled out there. They get a sense from their body language that they're not excited about facing this offense again. He looks to throw on first down. The pass is away. Huge hit. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
That's right, Lucy. Keep your eyes open.
They go with the run. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. Benson gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 37. Out of the I formation.
Wait, 20. Kick 300. Kick 300. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Back to throw. Passes the ball. This one falls incomplete. He really just rifled that last pass.
And it just goes to show that arm strength isn't everything. Accuracy and touch is something that is so important for a quarterback.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20. Watch the ball, y'all. Screen, screen.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. And he's out around the 35-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Parrish fields it at the 24. He's only able to muster a few yards out of the return.
Yeah, that's not the most impressive return I've ever seen, but at least he didn't lose any yardage. He didn't fumble the football. At least your punt return man's not getting you beat in this game.
He's dropped at the 26-yard line. Didn't get much, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 26. Play fake. Here's the throw. And they get him at the 33. 7-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. Edwards steps up to the line. 3 wide receivers. Nice play fake. Looks for a man open. Sacked on the play. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Mormon punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Hester fields it at the 31. Brought down at the 41-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Chicago sets up in the I.
Like 20. Like 20. We'll make this run, baby.
Here's the give. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 42. The Bears come out in the ace formation.
Like 20. Like 20. Tango off the top. Tango off the top. Kick 300. Reload.
Looks to pass. Scans the field. There for the catch. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play. Not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Strong throw. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
On play action, dumps it out left. And he caught it. Tackled right around the 30-yard line. 7-yard gain on the play. They line up at the 31. The Bears go with the I formation.
Keep coming. Here we go. Aspen. Like 20. Like 20. Big play, D. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He didn't get back to the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Roger.
The halfback with the carry. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. That'll keep the chains moving.
Third down conversion's always so important in a football game, but when you can convert on third down on the ground, it just is a little bit extra special.
Like 20. Like 20. Play smart, man.
He gets another carry. He's hammered in the backfield. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Kick 300. Come on.
Grossman back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And he's out at the 22. Clark grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. That'll bring up third down. Peterson lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Grossman hasn't missed yet. Not much time to throw. What a catch! Touchdown! 5 touchdowns in one game. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable offense or unbelievable defense? I think the defense has been unbelievable today. I mean, if you're a professional football player and you put on an NFL helmet, you've got to be able to stop somebody from throwing 5 touchdowns. Come on.
And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Parrish takes it at the 8. Across midfield. Inside the 30. To the 10. He returns this one all the way. Touchdown. Just an incredible return on that play that results in a touchdown.
When you have a weapon like that returning kicks, sometimes the hardest thing is to just get the other team to kick him the ball. They always want to kick it away. Maybe you ought to limp on the field.
The kick is up, and good. Decent kick. From the 5-yard line. He's hammered at the 30. If the offense can air it out as effectively as they did on their last drive, it's going to be a long day for everyone on that defense. Benson is the single setback. They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 35. Benson gains about 5 yards on the run. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 35-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Drops back to pass. He's running out of time. Hit and dropped behind the line. He stopped behind the line, losing about 3 on the play.
They did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
Wait 20. Wait 20. Switch. Oh, make a play.
Peterson takes the handoff. And it looks short from up here. Pretty conservative call for that situation.
Yeah, and especially when you consider that most offenses get between 9 and 12, 13 possessions per game. You call a run in that situation, basically you're taking away one of your opportunities.
Maynard punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. He fields the punt at the 20. Tackled around the 42-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Drops back. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 37. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Lynch alone in the backfield.
Right. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. It's coming out quick.
And they get him at the 36-yard line. Not a lot on that play. That brings up 2nd down. Edwards is in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out. Edwards will look to throw. Flips it out short. He's dropped right around the 28-yard line. Royal gains 7 yards with the catch. From the 29-yard line. They line up in an I. Buffalo motions right. There's a play fake. Off-target pass. Royal was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
They'll give it off here. He's brought down at about the 25-yard line. Just simply power football there, converting on 4th down.
I love watching those 4th down plays. It's just big guys against big guys, and you know what's at stake, and one team comes out on top, and it feels good.
Again, he'll get the call. Tackled at about the 17-yard line. Running back picked up about 8 on the draw. 2nd and 2 coming up here. They line up in the I formation. Edwards calls for motion right. Looks to pass. Throws it short, and it's completed. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. First down, goal to go. 7 yards for the touchdown. Out of the shotgun.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Jam free. Let's go. Keep playing. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Brought down around the 7-yard line. Picked up maybe a foot or two. That'll bring up second down. Second and goal situation now. Ball on the 7-yard line. Feeds it to the back. They'll score. Touchdown. Jackson comes away with a really nice run for the 6. Here's the point after. Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Davis fields it at the 3. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. They'll take over at the 29-yard line. First down, 10 to go.
Let's roll. Wait, 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Grossman back to throw. Looking for a receiver. Batted away. Bennett was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. From their own 29-yard line. The defense lines up in the nickel.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Grossman back to pass. Gets the pass away. And they get him at the 40. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Drops back on first down. Looks down the field. Pass completed. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Wait, 20. Left. Come on. Don't give him a yard.
First down, looking to throw. He finds the tight end in open space. Tackled at the 38. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 45. Buffalo goes with the ace set here. Here's the give. Great open field tackle. They got 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. Second and 6. Ball on their own 49. Only one man back.
There you go, G. Blue 45. Blue 45. Left.
Back to throw. He throws a bullet out to his right, and they get him right around the 46-yard line. That's a 4-yard pickup through the air. So, at the end of 3, our score is the Bears 38, the Bills 17. 3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 47. Lynch lines up as the single back. Edwards drops back, and they're coming after him. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Nickel defense.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
Back to throw. Passes to his left. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Wait 20. King's right. Let's go right.
They'll give it off here. And he will lose yardage on the play. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Let's get off this field. Wait 20. Wait 20. Down. Close it up. Switch. With the hook.
Little handoff. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 3rd and 10. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Here we go. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Play fake. Gets the throw away. There for the reception. And they get him at the 34. Nice little play there.
Pretty read that time by the quarterback. He knew they were coming with the blitz. He knew where the single coverage was, and he made them pay for it.
Sets up the play action. Deflected and broken up. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Wait 20. Wait pass. Under. Come on, G.
Drops back. Scans the field. He throws left. It's completed. He's dropped at the 31. Bennett grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 3rd down. The Bills line up with a nickelback.
Here we go. Kick 300. Wait 20. 300. 20. Let's go, G.
He drops back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Brings it in. Brought down around the 22-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
And the defense has a heavy rush. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the 1st down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Wait 20. You got that? Wait 20. Hey, regular.
Benson gets it on the draw. Tackled around the 5-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Wait 20. We stop the run first.
On the delay. They tackle him for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down at the 4. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
And it's good. Nice work putting that one right through the upright. And here's the kick. From the 5-yard line. Drilled at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Chicago brings in the nickel here. Lynch takes it right side. What a hit! About 4 yards on that play. That brings up second down. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 34. 3 wide receivers set. Looks to pass. Defense is getting pressure. He's dropped in the open field. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
They'll throw on first down. Looks down the field. They picked it off. Brought down around the 43-yard line. And he should have just thrown that one away.
Well, you always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say. We don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
Chicago sends a man in motion to the left. Drops back to pass. Rockets it out. Tackled right around the 36-yard line. Booker picked up 6 for that grab. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 37. Benson is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Benson takes the handoff. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. They line up at the 34. They stack the line of scrimmage here. We'll see which linemen are stronger.
Hey, never quit, fellas. Let's go.
And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Benson gives them a fresh set of downs on the 3-yard run. From the 31-yard line, the Bears come out in a single back formation. Drops back, fires it left. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. He's putting on a show out there. How's he doing it, Chris?
Well, one of the things I really like to watch with this guy is the way he goes through his progressions. He doesn't just get fixated on one receiver. He will go to the first guy, not there, go to the second, not there, go to the check down. That's what you like to see out of a quarterback.
Fakes the run. Rockets it. Is there for the catch. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
Brought down around the 3-yard line. They tried the quarterback sneak. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage there. They line up in a one-back set.
Let's get on. Right 20. Right 20. Watch the run.
Setting up play action. Goes through his read. Comes down with it. He's pushed out at the 2. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver, and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Let's go. Raider. Screen, dog, screen.
Tosses left. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
The kick is up. And right down the middle. He put that one right through the upright. Nice kick, plenty of distance. McGee fields it at the 2. Drilled at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They hand it off. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. The misdirection play gets a yard at the most. Edwards back in the shotgun for this one. Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. Makes the grab. And he's hammered at the 40. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Watch the ball. Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all. We got it.
They hand it off again. And he's decleated at the 42. So a pickup of maybe 3. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 42. The Bills with 4 receivers.
Let's go. Tiger.
Edwards looking to throw. Gets the ball away. He's brought down around the 42-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Regular. Come on now. Get that ball back.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. Nowhere to go on the delay. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 41. The Bills come out with 4 wide receivers. The quarterback in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Makes the short throw. Tackled at the 37. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Play fake. Completed. Brought down at the 33-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Edwards is under center. They'll come up in an I this time. Lynch gets the carry left side. Stopped short.
Turned over on downs by the offense.
I'm ready, dog. We gotta scope. Just keep playing till we gonna get.
From their own 32-yard line.
Don't let your man make the play.
Lining up with 3 wide.
Hey, kick 300. 20. Kick 300. Buffalo. Let's go get it, baby.
Gives it off. And they get him right around the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 33-yard line. Buffalo lines up with their dime defense.
Here we go. Like 20. Like 20.
Looking to throw. Short pass to his left. Knocked out around the 39-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
There's a play fake. Throws while on the run. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
He punts it. Parrish takes it at the 21. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Edwards takes it back. Fires it out. Brought down at the 30. They'll get 9 yards on the play. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. The Bills line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. Edwards dropping back. Short pass. Just clanks right off his hand. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Looks to pass. Surveys the field. Makes the catch. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Back to pass. Short throw to the left. Parrish was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They'll face 2nd down and 10. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Back to throw. Scans the field. Rolling right. He's laying it out there, and it's picked off. That last interception was his 3rd on the day.
Well, at least the coach doesn't have to worry about giving him a game ball. He already has 3 of them.
Nickel package on defense. Clark takes off to the right side. Here's the give. Dropped behind the line. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
It's the tailback. Tackled around the 44-yard line. Benson gets about 4 yards on the play. Chicago sets up in the eye.
Roger. Here come what? Hey, ref. Hey, right, I under. There you go, G. Get him back. Over tough, 2 straight. Left. Calls left over right. Nasty. Over, catch it. Left call.
And they get him at the 44-yard line. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up 4th down. Tremendous play.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 34-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. He looks to throw on first down. Makes the reception. Brought down at about the 45-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
They'll throw on first down. He throws it. Parrish can't hang on. Parrish was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Second down.
From their own 46-yard line. Edwards is under center. They'll line up in single back. Edwards drops back to pass. Gets the pass off. Vasher knocks it away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Looks to pass. Throws it short. And he catches it. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Tackled at about the 31. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Looks down the field. Deep pass. Lays it out there. End zone. He just threw that one too high for him to catch it.
And it's really not a bad throw there. If, as a quarterback, you're not completely comfortable with a throw in the end zone, just throw it away, and I think that's what he did there.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. With the pass. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw. Not much time to throw. He's dropped right around the 12-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
And this one's over. Our final score is the Bears 44, the Bills 17.
But it ain't just because we want to. We ain't got nowhere we can run to. Somebody please press the
Paul Brown Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bengals, will be the location for what we hope will be a good one between Buffalo and Cincinnati. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi, everyone. Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
Lynch lines up as the single back.
Blue 45. Come on, Blue 45. Let's go. Turn over, D. We got close run.
Fakes the run. Off his back foot. Drops the sure pick. Evans was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. He drops back. Looking for a receiver. And it's caught. Knocked out around the 41-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Gives it off. He's tackled around the 44-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They line up at the 44. The defense is in the 3-2-6 defense.
Blue 40, Tiger.
Edwards drops to throw. Gets the pass out. Adams bats it away. Reed was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Buffalo lines up with 3 receivers. Lynch on the give. He fights forward to about the 46, and they get no push from the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Out of the I formation.
That's right, Lucy. Blue 38. You good. Blue 38. Let's go quick games, 44 press. 44 press.
And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Blue 11. Blue 11. Here we go. Come on, let's go. You said sleep, play it.
Looks to pass. Throws it with the catch. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
He's looking to throw. Throws it out. Pass is complete. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 44-yard line. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
They hand it off. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty, because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Let's go, fellas, let's go. Hey, nasty. We up.
Drops back to pass. Rifles it out there. And he's out at the 28-yard line. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones, and widen the holes.
Get off, baby, get off. Blue 11. Blue 11. Back. Team. Go. Buddy.
Palmer hasn't missed yet. Dumps it out left. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. Johnson grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it second down.
Come on, little hustle.
Cincinnati sets up in the eye.
Come on now. Set. Blue 38. Let's go. Blue 38. Left 21.
Johnson again. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Johnson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They'll work from the shotgun.
Blue 11. Blue 11. Why off? Learn motion. King.
Fullback straight ahead. He's dropped at the 19-yard line. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry.
Gain of 5.
Cincinnati is looking to go up by 3. And it's good. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. McGee from the 7. They get him at the 28-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Buffalo comes to the line with 3 wide. Parrish moves in motion. Drops back to pass. Catch is made. And they get him at the 45. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Pitch out. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
It's the tailback. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Lynch picks up about 4 yards on the misdirection handoff.
Hey, never quit, fellas.
One-man backfield. Looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. And he can't make the catch. Royal was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass.
Congratulations to the person seated in Section 25, row 22, seat 1. You're the lucky winner.
It's fourth down. The Bills are lining up to punt this one away. The Bengals have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Mormon punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. The Bengals line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out.
Blue 38. Turbo. Bang right.
Looks to pass. Throws on the run. Knocked loose. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 20. Single set backfield. Gets it off. He's dropped for a loss. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Looking to throw. Rifles it across the middle. He's brought down at the 31. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
He looks to throw on first down. He throws on the run. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Solid, close left. Let's go.
Johnson on the give. Tackled right around the 46-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back. From the 47-yard line. Johnson lines up as the deep back, I formation. Back to throw. Passes to his left. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Blue 38. Blue 38.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. Johnson gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up at the 31. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Surveys the field. Tipped away.
Pass incomplete.
Johnson was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. That brings up another third down attempt. The Bills bring in their dime package.
Let's go. Blue 38. Blue 38. Hey, let's go, baby. That's 3, man.
Palmer on play action. He tries to scramble. Brings this one in. He's hit hard on the play. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Again with the carry. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They come on the field to attempt the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it off. He'll return it from the 3. Dropped at the 31. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll start this drive at the 31. 1st and 10. Buffalo comes to the line with 3 wide.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Let's get it right here.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 33. 3 yards on the run. From their own 33-yard line.
Let's go get it, baby.
The Bills come out with the offset I. He gets another carry. The defender gets him to the ground. The halfback picks up a yard. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 35. The Bills line up with 3 wide. Play action. With the pass. He's there for the catch. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Lynch lines up as the deep back, I formation. Edwards sends a guy in motion to the right. They go with the toss. Brought down at the 47-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Lynch, the lone back. They're going to pitch it. Brought down behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. 48. 48. Reload.
They hand it off. Tackled at about the 49-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Mormon punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. They down it at the 1. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. I think they'll try and get a few yards on the ground here to get a little breathing room. Here's the give, and they get him at the 3. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Stay inside right here. Coco White. Barney. Blue 11. Tight. You got it. Tight.
Palmer hands it off. Brought down at the 4. 1 yard gain on the play, and that makes it 3rd down. Watson is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Fargo. Blue 38.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They will be short. That series has to be disappointing for the coaching staff.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
He punts it. Parrish fields it at the 46. He's dropped at the 38. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Little handoff. It's a loose ball. Thornton recovered it. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Looks to pass. Gets it off. Out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 45. Johnson gains around 8 yards on the run. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a 1st down. The Bengals come out in a single back formation. Man in motion. Nice play fake. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Edwards drops back to pass. Throws a bullet. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Edwards set to go to the air. Passes it out. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay third down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Tiger. Let's go, keep playing.
Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's tackled around the 31-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Edwards to the air on first down. There for the catch. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. Beautiful run. When he turns it on, nobody's going to get him.
Well, how do you defend this guy? Because if you try to get up on him, he simply runs by you with that great speed. If you play off of him, give him the ball in the open field, you see the results.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Chapman fields it at the 1. They get him at the 30. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Cincinnati is going with the offset eye backfield. Palmer set to go to the air. Passes to his right. Almost intercepted. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
He drops back to pass with the hard throw out to his right. Knocked out of bounds right around the 42-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Palmer hands it off straight ahead. He lost yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He'll get the call again. Tackled around the 43-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
From their own 43-yard line. Cincinnati lines up in the offset eye this time. UTEC in motion. He drops back to pass. Throws it. And he caught it. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
And they'll down it at the 2-yard line. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. Royal moves in motion. Back to pass. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 9. They'll gain 8 on the play. 2 yards away here on 2nd down. Single back formation. Toss. Hit and drop behind the line. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He's looking to throw. The defense has him surrounded. 4th down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought 1st down really set the tone for that entire series.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 28. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive.
Get your hands up. Get your hands up front. Go. Let's keep them down here. Blue 11.
He's dropped at the 24-yard line. Johnson gains about 4 yards on the play. From the 24-yard line, they line up in a one-back set. He drops back. Throws it short. Goes out of bounds at the 20. They'll gain 4 on that pass play.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Hallmert steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one in the backfield this time.
Barney. Watch the draw. Let's keep him back, Dave.
Under heavy pressure. And it's completed. And he's hammered at the 14. Great job to haul in that 1st down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up 1st downs and keeping drives alive.
1st down, looking to throw. Gets the throw off. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal.
Carson Palmer is one of those guys that I think has a chance to be the very best quarterback in the league. Superior arm strength, a great leader. That knee injury set him back for a little while, but you can tell now he's getting back to form and is just playing great football.
And they get him at the 3. They sneak it, and I don't know if they got a yard there. The Bengals line up with an offset eye backfield. Hallmert calls for motion left.
Let's get off. Barney. Keep coming.
Play fake. Pass completed. He's in for the score.
Boy, there aren't many quarterbacks in the NFL that I'd take ahead of Carson Palmer. When this guy sees an open receiver and he decides to cut it loose, it gets in there so fast. I think he is an incredible talent.
And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. From his own goal line. Brought down at the 21-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. The offense will start at the 21. 1st and 10. Edwards is under center. Single back formation this time. Back to pass. Goes through his read. There for the reception. Tackled at the 38. And they pick up the 1st down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
They hand it off. Brought down at the 43-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 43. Buffalo lines up with 3 receivers. Drops back. Looking for an open man. It's completed. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Drops back to pass. He needs to get the pass off. He's tackled at the 31. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Tiger. Come on, G.
Cuts back, and he's dropped. And a pickup of about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Lynch, the lone back. Throws while on the run. It'll be 1st and goal. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
It's 1st and goal, and the offense would love to get into the end zone to make this a game again. Edwards is looking to stay perfect on this drive. That was a great play to knock it free in the end zone to save the touchdown.
Big play right there. You're not always going to get there in coverage, so your last line of defense is a big shot like that, and it worked to perfection.
Drops back, passes, brings it in, and they get him at the 2. 6-yard gain through the air on that play.
So tough to cover a slant route against man coverage. If you can break to the inside and get your body inside that defensive backs, it's a pretty easy pitch and catch.
Tosses it out. He didn't get back to the line. That started off poorly and only got worse.
And you could see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends.
Right down the middle. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. The kick. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result. They'll throw on 1st down. Scans the field. Is there for the catch. He's brought down at the 31. Not much of a gain at all on that 1st down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
He throws it. Can't hang on. Caldwell wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. From their own 31-yard line. Palmer with 3 wide receivers. Little handoff. And it looked short from up here. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a 1st down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. He fields the punt at the 20. Tackled at the 34-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession.
Hey, back. See.
Buffalo goes with the ace set here. And they use motion.
Watch the ball.
Let's roll.
Looking for a receiver. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 46-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
No connection this time. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Lynch lines up as the single back.
Let's go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Cut. We got action, baby. Hey, work the stretch. Wait.
Little handoff. He's hammered in the backfield. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
He's looking to throw. Guns it out. Makes the grab. He's dropped around the 46-yard line. And that one will end up just a little bit short, Chris, but still a pretty nice pass.
Nice pass, but it's still fourth down. But if I know this offensive coordinator and this head coach, I'm thinking they may go for it here. They've had a big successful play. Why not take advantage of it with this one?
Gets it away cleanly. Into the end zone for a touchdown. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll get the ball here at the 20. First and 10. 4 wide receivers set.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Come on, let's go.
First down, looking to throw. Completed. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
He's brought down at the 29-yard line. They get 2 yards.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Tosses it out. He doesn't get back to the line. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3-and-out.
I always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3-and-out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3-and-outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll set up shop at the 29-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Drops back. Throws out to the left. He's dropped at about the 37-yard line. So that was a pickup of about 9. Second and a yard coming up.
Hey, never quit, fellas.
The defense sets up in the nickel. Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
Hey, watch the sideline. Touch. No, stay low. 48. 48. Real. Touch. Hey, let's go. Touch.
He drops back. Throws on the run. Tips it away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Lynch, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball.
Over, tough, two straight. Regular.
Johnson, the lone back.
No. Empty. Barney, set.
Here's the give. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Pitch right. Tackled at the 21. And he gets a yard on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He drops back to pass. Gets the pass away. And they get him at about the 33-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
And they use motion. Play action. Makes the catch. He's dropped right around the 48-yard line. And that was a dangerous pass.
Dangerous for most, but not so dangerous for this guy. When you have a strong arm like this quarterback, you can take a few extra chances.
Barney. Come on.
There's a play fake. And the pass is knocked away. Caldwell was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They'll go from the shotgun.
Blue 38.
Palmer will look to throw. He's under pressure. He makes another catch. Brought down at the 28-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
What you doing? Blue 11. Let's go. Blue 11. Hey, don't get that ball. Sub. Hold on.
Looks to pass. He's under a heavy rush. Goes out of bounds around the 22-yard line. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Barney. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I knew.
Drops back. He throws a bullet across the middle. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
Palmer hands it off straight ahead. Tackled at the 9. 1 yard gain on the play. That brings up second down. Less than 10 yards away from a score now. Cincinnati goes with the ace set here.
Make this run, baby. Blue 38. Go. Loosen.
Another run. And they get him at the 7. And a pickup of about 2, and so it'll be 3rd down.
Timeout called by the offense.
6 more yards for the score. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. He throws on the run. Can't complete it. Johnson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete.
4th down.
And he makes it. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Excellent kick here. From his own goal line. Big hit there to bring him down. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. 6 DBs on the field for the defense. 1st down, looking to throw. Gets rid of the ball. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
On the run, he throws it. Knocked out of bounds at the 31. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Edwards hasn't missed yet. Passes it. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. He's brought down at about the 13-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
He fakes it. Makes the reception. And they get him at the 12. Reed gains a couple with a short completion. They'll go from the shotgun. Goal line only a dozen yards away now. Set down. The kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Chapman fields it at the 3. He's hammered at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on the 32. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fakes to the back. And he's dragged down for the sack. And as we head to halftime, score is 20-13. And here's the kick. Holt fields it at the 2. Sheds one tackler, and he gets brought down hard. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Palmer looking to throw on 1st down. This one falls incomplete. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down from their own 27-yard line. Palmer with 3 wide receivers.
Watch this, man. Blue 11. Blue 11. Hard count. Barney.
On the ground with a tailback. He took a shot at the 32-yard line. Johnson picks up 5 yards with the carry. Watson is the deep back as they line up in the I. And they use motion. He fakes it. And it's knocked loose. Looked like a sure reception, but he couldn't hang on to it.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
Gets it away cleanly. Parrish fields it at the 31. Tackled at the 42. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Tosses it out. He's tackled at the 42. They get maybe a yard on the toss.
No gain.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Cincinnati lines up with 5 defensive backs.
48, 44 screw. 48. Rush. Go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Throws left, and he catches it. He got depleted. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
On play action, he wasn't set when he threw. Brought down about the 27-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Pitch out. They tackle him for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Drops back, and the defense has a heavy rush. The pass rush got him. Looks like someone just missed their assignment on that one.
The tough part for a quarterback is trying to identify who the Mike backer is, because what they want is they want offensive linemen handling the big guys, handling the guy they think may be blitzing, may be rushing on a play. If you misidentify that guy, you can get hit in the back of the head.
You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try and make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Short throw to the right. Jones intercepts it. Into the end zone for a touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
And here's the extra point. It's good. Kicks it off. Taken at the 5. They get him at the 30. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The offense will take over at the 30. 3 wide receiver. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Lynch gains about a yard on the play.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Lynch gets the carry right side. He's dropped for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Cincinnati is protecting against the pass. They're in the dime. Edwards drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Batted away. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Punts it. Chapman fields it at the 31. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
What's a hard count?
Hit hard at the 37. 4-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 37. Cincinnati comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Blue 38.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down right around the 36-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 37. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun.
Blue 11. Blue 11. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. Let's go. Come on, guys. Roger.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 43-yard line. They'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and out.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 35. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Edwards is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers. Drops back on first down. Almost picked. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Fakes to the back. Short pass to his left. He's dropped around the 41-yard line. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
He throws it. This one won't find a target. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 37. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Toss. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Back to pass. Throws it short. Brought down at the 34. And a long third down try coming up for them now after that stop by the defense.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on second down, now you're bringing up a third down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
Still moving. He's sacked. What happened to the protection on this one, Chris?
Well, it's becoming pretty obvious at this point that they're having trouble blocking this defensive line. Now you really don't have a choice. You have to go to more 3- and 5-step drops. Get that ball out of there quickly.
He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 49. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 45. A pickup of 4, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 45. Edwards comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. Sacked! And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Drops back. He throws right. He's brought down right around the 46-yard line. They're able to complete the pass, but it won't be what they needed to keep the drive going.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
High formation here. Man in motion. Drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. That incompletion will bring up second down. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Cincinnati goes with the ace set here. The defense has him surrounded. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Back to throw. Throws on the run, and it's caught. And they get him right around the 30-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
He drops back. He needs to make a decision. Intercepted. To the 20. To the 10. He gets in for 6. Great play by the defender. He was able to take it for 6.
You know, some defensive players, you don't want to throw it in their zone because it might get intercepted. Some guys, you absolutely don't want to throw it there because they can turn it into a touchdown going the other way.
And they line up for the extra point. Extra point is good. Kicks it off. Drilled at the 20. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. 5 DBs on the field.
Come on, D. Blue left. Blue left. Left. Let's go quick games. 44 press.
Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. The backer picks it off. Inside the 30. He's dropped around the 20-yard line and chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
He didn't get his feet set as he threw. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. 1st down, and they're very close to tying this game up. Edwards comes to the line under center. Single backfield this time. Feeds it to the back. Brought down around the 2-yard line. Lynch picks up about 4 yards on the misdirection handoff. The Bills line up with an offset eye backfield. Again with the run. He's brought down at the 2. Gain of under a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. Edwards is under center. 3 wide receivers. It's the tailback. They'll get in for the touchdown.
And once again, we're looking at a tie ball game. This game has been back and forth, and it has been fun to watch here today.
Lining up for the point after. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. Brought down at the 19-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Cincinnati lines up in the offset eye this time.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Blue call. Hey, back. Watch the switch.
They go with a run. Hit and drop behind the line. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. Lining up with 3 wide.
Let's get off. Let's go.
He's tackled at the 19. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 19. Cincinnati comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Blue 38. Blue 38.
He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Broken up. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
It's 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Buffalo is lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 42-yard line. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Not a lot on that play. That brings up 2nd down. Buffalo lines up in the offset eye this time.
Turbo. Let's go get it.
Drops back to pass. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. The offensive line seemed to have a tough time picking up their blocks on that play.
They just overwhelmed the offensive line on that play. That is what effective blitzing is all about. The timing, the execution, that was perfect.
Edwards drops back. Looks down the field. Strong throw. He's brought down at about the 33-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. Right down the middle. He put just enough on that one.
Yeah, maybe not a perfect kick there, but if it goes over the crossbar and between the uprights, it doesn't matter how far, they're still putting 3 points on the board.
At the 30. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. He got a really nice return on that one.
Amazing job. The return team really set up the blocks beautifully and gave him lots of room to run.
Palmer goes with the play fake. And he made a great open field tackle. They complete the play action pass for a gain of 3. Cincinnati goes with the ace set here.
Blue 38. You gotta watch the ball, y'all. Watch the run. Come on, baby.
There's a play fake. Defender tips it away. Johnson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Offense with third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Blue 11. Blue 11. Barney. Rush.
Palmer hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at the 44-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. And it'll be down at the 4. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
Drops back to pass. He throws on the run. He's dropped at the 16. Nice pass play to get the offense out of their own end zone.
Well, so much for trying to just get enough room for the punter, huh? They're playing offense out there. That's a big one.
Hold on. Scatter. 225.
They'll throw on first down. Deep strike over the middle. And it's incomplete. He simply overthrew the receiver on that last play.
And I'm not so sure the pressure isn't getting in his head a little bit. He dropped back, set his feet very quickly, and got that one out of there. But you have to give the receiver a chance to get there first.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Tiger.
Drops back to pass. Scans the field. With the catch. Tackled at the 19-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. So, at the end of 3, the score is 30-27. It's fourth down. The Bills are lining up to punt it away. Chapman is the deep man awaiting the return. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Chapman fields it at the 40, and they get him at about the 45-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll go to work at the 46-yard line. Hallmer lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Here's the give. He didn't get back to the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
What the fake? What the fake? Move 11. Hey, come on, come on. Screen, dog, screen.
Hallmer hands it off. He's tackled at the 50. A pickup of 4. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 50. 3 wide receivers set.
Overwatch, red man. Blue 38. Blue 38. Let's go left. Left.
Inside handoff. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. Is that the right call to make?
Yeah, that's because the offense shouldn't have called a run there. That's sort of a give-up play. You know, you hear people talk about, well, we're just going to run one in there and punt the football away. I'm just not made that way. I'm an old offensive guy. I say let's sling it.
Rifles this one out to the right. Brought down at the 35. That's a great 4th down conversion.
Yeah, but you don't want to make a living on 4th down. You'd like to execute a little bit better on the first 3 downs. Let's see what they can do here.
Again with the run. He's going to be tackled for a loss. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Johnson gets another handoff. He's brought down at the 37. Didn't get much, and so it'll be 3rd down. Cincinnati goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. On the run, he throws it. And they get him at the 31. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. 4th down. The Bengals are lining up to punt this one away. Larson is set back ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Gets the punt away. And this one will go for a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Lynch is the deep back as they line up in the I. Here's the pass. Brought down around the 29-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Yeah, they didn't pick up the 1st down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this 1st down.
Looking to throw. Throws it short. Pass is complete. And he's knocked out at the 28-yard line. They lose a yard there.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. Short pass to his left. Catch is made. And he's drilled at the 32-yard line. It looked short to me, but they get the first.
Yeah, and you can tell which receiver this quarterback likes in those tough 3rd down situations. He dropped back and got him the ball immediately.
Man in motion. Toss. He's dropped at the 33. He picks up a yard at best on the toss. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Buffalo comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Lynch gets the call again. He's brought down around the 35-yard line. Lynch gets about a yard on the play. From their own 35-yard line. Buffalo comes out in the shotgun. And he's decleated at the 36-yard line. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
But not against this defense. You know, the way the rules are these days, that if you don't have confidence to throw the ball in that situation, you probably don't have much confidence in your quarterback.
Gets it away cleanly. Chapman fields it at the 24. Tackled at the 33-yard line. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
Throws it out. Brings this one in. Brought down at the 44-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
Setting up play action. He's there for the catch. He makes a move, and he's brought down. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Barney. No, go.
He's hammered in the backfield. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
And they'll run him again. He's tackled at the 19. 8 yards on the pickup.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
Looking to throw. Moves up. There for the catch. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. 1st down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Cincinnati comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
There you go, G. Blue 38. Blue 38.
Little handoff. He lost yardage on the play. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
He's dropped at the 3, a pickup of less than a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. Critical 3rd and goal situation. It'll be up to the defense to stop him. Hands it off. Right by the tackler. He's in. Touchdown, and they take the lead.
Well, there certainly was no mystery to that play. Just power offense against power defense, and the offense won the battle there.
Here's the point after. The kick is up. It's good. Cincinnati is up by 4. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. At the 30. Dropped at the 36-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll go to work at the 36-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Lynch is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll throw on 1st down. Short throw to the left. Defender gets his hand on it. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Blue 45.
Drops back to pass. Throws to the middle. Brought down at the 48-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the 1st down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Looking for a receiver. He's down the sideline. Tackled at the 11.
That play is good for a Bills 1st down.
I think they're going to have to bring out another bottle of oxygen for the wide receivers today. They've been running all over the place, and this quarterback is starting to feel it. It is a hot connection between he and the receivers today.
First down, 10 to go. They line up in the I formation. Brought down behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Looks to pass. Throws while on the run. He's tackled at the 5-yard line. Royal gains 7 yards with the catch. They line it up at the 4-yard line. Buffalo lines up in a goal line set. It appears to be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Gives to the back. He's dropped around the 1-yard line. Lynch will get enough to pick up the 1st down. 2 tight ends here. He needs to make a decision. And he just got hammered. That guy just took a huge hit on that sack. That's one of those plays where you're glad to see him walk away.
This quarterback's a tough guy, but man, you don't ever want to see your quarterback take a shot like that. That kind of a hit can really change the complexion of a game.
Short throw to the right. It's a fumble. Recovered by the offense. And he was able to fall on that one.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play getting back on the football, but now you're starting to establish the reputation that you will turn it over offensively, and now the defense is going to be coming after you.
Back to pass. Rockets it out. And it's picked. And the defense has to be celebrating after that one.
You know, the really top-notch quarterbacks in this league do not turn it over when they get the ball down and the other team's into the field. You have an opportunity at the very least to come away with a field goal. You have to take advantage.
Counter play. He's brought down at the 22. Johnson gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 22. Cincinnati comes to the line with 3 wide.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Hey, back. Team. Go back.
He fakes it. Dumps it out right. Goes out of bounds about the 25-yard line. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Watson gets the ball. He's dropped at about the 29-yard line. Nice gain there, and they're able to pick up a crucial first.
And every first down in this situation means minutes tend to run off that clock. It is so difficult to get off the field when the offense can run the football like that.
Other side. There we go. Reload. What that screen on here? This dude right here tight. Yeah. Hey, never quit, fellas. Turn over, D. Come on, D. Watch a hard count. Hey, move that. Let's get off.
Hands it to the back. And they get him at the 33-yard line. Johnson gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Tango off the top. Come on, let's go. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. All right. Hey, pick six.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Hey, you want to touch on? Let's get this first. Go.
From their own 33-yard line.
Come on, man. Turbo. Watch the run now. Watch the run.
They hand it off. Tackled at the 37. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. So another third down upcoming for the offense. Cincinnati sets up in the I. And they didn't get it. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less.
So with under 2 minutes to go now, this offense failed to get the job done. They're going to have to punt the football away, and now the game is going to be placed in the hands of the defense. Okay, you really have to use the clock wisely now. They can still throw the thing over the middle, but the focus and the majority of the passes have to be to the outside to give these receivers a chance to get out of bounds.
Drops back to pass. And he should have had that one. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Stop the run first. Touch. 48.
Looks to pass. Strong throw to the center of the field. He's brought down at about the 37-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Drops back. He throws it. And he catches another. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. The slant pattern is good for an 8-yard gain on the play.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Edwards takes it back. Rifles it to the left. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
And he spiked it. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 39. The Bills line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out. Back to pass. Moves up in the pocket. And he caught it. He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. He drops back to pass. He's under pressure. And it's completed. They bring him down, and it's first and goal. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Looking to throw. They tackle him for a loss. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Bengals 34, the Bills 30.